What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Oh, there goes my cat. I thought we were going to have him join, his one little foot there for the video. I shared a cash planning video yesterday, and it was kind of an update on life. It was a budget binder reset. It was a slight cash stuffing for one binder, but all around, it was a cash planning video, and that's what we're going to be cash stuffing today. We're going to be cash stuffing $240. If you missed my recap, definitely check my last video that I shared, yesterday. It was kind of all about, I got sick from Easter. I got COVID. That means we got behind on bills because I work for myself. And I was kind of just updating life and everything. And just like in my last video, my cat was playing with a toy before. So I don't think I'm ever not going to have him playing with something. So we're going to dive into it. We are going to start with our high priority binder. And let me grab my pen right here. This money from this cash stuffing is basically going to go towards refilling a lot of the areas that I had to take money from while I wasn't able to complete a lot of my work while I was sick. And then by the end of it, we were able to actually put a little bit of money in some envelopes. And luckily today is the day that my husband actually gets paid. And so we'll be doing, I'll be filming my cash planning and cash stuffing for that, for this coming week. And that'll allow us to refill like gas, groceries, stuff like that, because that'll be the focus of that, along with some of our other regular envelopes and like my pet binder and stuff like that. So this is a combination of catching back up or refilling certain things, and also just making some initial progress back on our envelope. So the first envelope in here is our car envelope, and we're putting a 5 in here. So now car has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, and 42. So 142. And this, yeah, you can see the last time I put anything in here was April 20th. That's how far behind I got with this, guys. It's insane. And I'm going to put, I know this says 140, 142. I'm going to put a little star. And I know that I took money out of here and stuff like that, but that's just my little note. So now car's back up. And I feel like I shared this in like the last couple of videos. I swear I'm going to get an oil change soon. I swear, guys. I'm so bad. It's just because I've been playing catch up with everything. And I feel like when I was actually going to get this, then I got sick. I mean, it happened to everything. My taxes, work I was doing, like everything. And so I'm almost finally getting caught back up by everything. And I just haven't had a chance to get an oil change. And I'm so overdue. It's insane. Whoop, almost through that. Oh my God. Let's put that back in. I need to actually do a condensing of that soon. Future house, I did prioritize, and it is getting 25. And what's nice is it actually has it's getting a 20 and a 5. It has a $200 placeholder, which is really exciting because I also shared in my last video that my goal here is I'm going to try to make this happen so hard. Like I really, really am. It's something that is so important to me, and I'm just really going to try to do anything that I can to make this happen. So I put $25 in here, and that's one of the biggest things. That is actually the biggest amount out of anything that I put in as like an actual thing compared to anything else that I'm stuffing today. Everything else, like there's one other high amount in here, but it's refilling an envelope that I had to take money from. This is the highest amount because I'm really trying to prioritize it. And it's going to happen. We got this. Date night, I am refilling $10, and it's getting a 10. So I'm just putting this in here because I know I did not update my little thing, and it still says 10. So we're going to leave it at that. Emergency fund, we are putting something in here, and I'm actually really excited about this, guys. We're putting a 5. And what's cool is as of now, we will have 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. We have, sorry, I got so excited I couldn't hold it on to it. We have $100 in our emergency fund. That is incredible. I have never had $100 in an emergency fund in my entire life. I am in my low 30s. I am 32. I have never had an emergency fund, and I'm really, really proud to say that we have this. So my goal was to get to 100. I have it made. That's the funny part. I have an emergency fund vault in our high yield savings. I'm going to move this, put my little placeholders that I did for like, you know, future house. I just wrote mine. I'd like to get cute ones, but right now I'm just prioritizing putting my money towards the things, and then I'll make this, you know, kind of fun. But now we have $100, and my goal for this, I have multiple goals, but my first goal is $1,000 emergency fund. I do like the Dave Ramsey method in that regard. And then as we continue to pay off debt, I do want to turn this into a 6-month emergency fund. And obviously from there, grow that to be as big as possible. So that is the goal. But we're 1/10 of the way there. That's incredible. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, that is our high priority binder. Now we're gonna move into our low priority binder, which is just more of our sinking funds. And we are starting with eating out. I'm putting 15 in here, a 10 and a 5. And this is mostly because this coming weekend, I have a lot kind of going on. And so I wanted to have something in here. So if I need to get at least one meal, I can. Or if anything, like if I'm able to, I might put some money in here. Like I'm going to be filming my cash planning and cash stuffing for my husband's paycheck after or today. This is Friday. I'm going to film it because it just got it today. I'm going to film it for next week. And that one I probably will put a little extra money in here, just maybe another $15 so I can get something both days just to have it and make it easy. Personal care, I know I'm putting money in. I'm putting a 10 in. So let's take this out. And I have another Bath & Body Works gift card. I need to put that in there so I can see where we're at. So now we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. I shared in my cash planning video that I was doing so good really building this up because I try to keep this built up for my shampoos. I was building this up so that way, you know, once Chandler runs out of his shaving stuff, that I could get him the nice stuff that he really likes. But when I got sick, honestly, my husband ended up getting it too. The amount of money we had to get for like medicine, just like everyday over the counter stuff and COVID tests and like all this stuff. I mean, we depleted this pretty fast, but obviously the bright side is we had this money to pull from. So at least there was that. So I will take that as a win. Clothing is getting 10 and it's getting a 10, right? Yes. Okay. I had to look. All right. So clothing now has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105. That's awesome. I have a goal here right now, and that is to get to about maybe like 170, 200 ideally, but like 170, because I've been saving up for Chandler's new work boots, which are coming to a close, but we're close. We're over halfway there, and we're making progress. We were talking about it the other day and kind of doing like a range of money that we know we need for it, and that's kind of our goal. Lily Fund, I'm putting money in here for myself because I'm telling myself that I deserve it. I'm allowed to do something fun for myself. So I'm doing it. I want to start saving this up because we're going to have some really good stuff that I want to buy at the end of the season. And I want to treat myself to it. I've been selling some of my old stuff. I'm allowed to have fun. You're allowed to have fun too. Treat yourself if you need it. Hairs, we were skipping because we were good on that. And that is all for that. Pet binder. We're putting a couple things in here, not too many. Dog food we are doing. Here, let me put this there. Dog food is getting a 20 and a 5. And that is all this has. My dog food did go up. I don't know why. Well, I guess I'll put this in there. I was going to write the thing on there and then I just got weirdly out of order. My dog food did go up. So before how I was putting like the 24 and constantly having enough, or always having like a couple dollars extra over time. I'm really glad that I did that. Everything does happen for a reason. Thank you, God, for putting this idea into my head, because I wouldn't have had exactly what I needed, like to like the dollar, if I hadn't been doing this method, because it went up $7 that I shared. And so now it's like $100 or something like that. So I was like, because it was 93. That was insane to me. So I'm trying to get ahead on that. So this first time I want to put 25, but I may adjust this to be more like a 26, 27 or something like that. And that's something that will still eventually kind of the same effect as the 24, have money over time. But because I was behind on this, I was like, let's go ahead and start putting something in. Cat food we were not, nail trims were not. I need to go ahead and take out 23 for this coming Monday for his nail trim. Dog supplements, we're going all the way to dog sports. This is getting a 20 because we spent everything, which gosh, for anyone who does, if you do dog sports, if you are a horse girl like me and you do horse shows and stuff like that, it is incredible how fast this money goes. Now, granted, I did do multiple things with the dogs. We did, if you're new to the dog sport world, or if you don't have a dog or anything like that, we did a couple things. We did Fast Cat, which is basically your dog chasing a fun little lure on a track for 100 yards, and it's all speed-based. We did that. We did Barn Hunt, which was a blast, where they basically get to find rats in tubes. It's a very fun scent-based sport. Had an absolute blast. We did that, and then me and Annie, actually tomorrow, when this is going, this is live, this is Friday, so yeah, tomorrow, we're doing an agility trial. We haven't done, it's an act trial, so it's kind of, you can get like a novice title or like an entry level title or everything like that if you want to. I don't really care about titles. I just like having fun with my dog. But we've actually never done a trial, and we haven't done a course in so long, but thank goodness I keep her really fit. So it still should be a good time. We're just doing it to have fun. So it'll be fun. The next one is horse care. This one I am refilling from before. So this is going to put this back at, should be 86. So 20, 40, 60. I'm putting 65 in here. And then we'll double check this. 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86. Yes. All right, perfect. That is good. Sometimes you just kind of have to put things back where they go. And you know what is nice? You know, did it suck that I got behind? 100%. Was it a blessing that I had money to pull from in some of these areas, even if it meant I had to put it back? 1000%. Like, that is something I never could have done years ago, and I'm really happy about it. Oh, Colonel sees a bug. You might see him. I think he sees it on the other side of the window. That's really funny. That is everything in this binder. So I was double checking before I grabbed it. And then the last one that we're putting money in is our holiday binder. We're starting with summer. This one is the last one that we were refilling, and this is getting 25, 20 and a 5. There we go. So I think all these are ones. Yeah. So this should have 30. So 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Perfect. Because that's what I had before I had to take money out of it to finish Mother's Day. Because, you know, I didn't get paid on time to finish the amount, but luckily I had so much of it already. And what was also nice is that I could pay in cash for there, you know, so that made that even better. The next one is Thanksgiving. It is getting a 5. I actually have no idea where I'm at with this, so this will be kind of fun to check. Let's see. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 35. Oh, that's great. I mean, I know I could easily like look on this and do math, but like it was kind of more fun to just like see the surprise. That was really cool. Okay, 5 and 35. This is great. I kind of have a goal of like $100 in here. Just because I think that was a good amount that we needed before for like the food, because we kind of cooked last year and Chandler really enjoyed it, so that was kind of nice. And Christmas is getting 5. It's getting my last 5. So now Christmas has a placeholder of 100, which is awesome. So now, and that's 100 in the bank. Anytime I have these little placeholders, by the way, like this is in my high yield savings, because I figured, why not let it earn some money? It's going to be in there for months. And what's nice is, you know, my goal with Christmas, I don't have a set number. I'm just trying to put in, my goal is to put in like $20 every time, but obviously that was not the case. But I figured 5 was like a really great way to put something in here. So my goal for this is we already have money for our Christmas tree, because this is every year I like to get a real Christmas tree. It's my one thing that I really try to do for myself every year. It makes me so happy. And then besides from that, I want money in here for Christmas gifts, because last year I honestly think our budget for our entire family was like $50. It was awful. We had such a bad year, but 50 is still more than something. It's still, you know, so I just really wanted to try to actually have stuff this year, because I really do love to give gifts to people. It's something that makes me very happy. So I want money for the Christmas tree. I want money for the gifts. And then I really want money for charitable giving. That's something I really look forward to around the holidays. I mean, I love doing it year round. That's a very ultimate goal of mine. But no matter what, if I can save up and do some really big impacts at Christmas, that always, that means a lot to me. So that essentially is my cash stuffing for today. Don't mind me being a little OCD about the order of the binders that I would like them to be in. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I hope you have a great weekend too. Next week I've got my cash planning and my cash stuffing, and it's nice. We're getting back on track, guys. So I hope you have a fantastic day. And by the way, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you did so. It's a super easy, free thing you can do to support me, and it means the world to me. So have a fantastic day, a great weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.